Percy the Penguin and the Painted Pebble in the snowy wonderland of the South Pole, where the wind tickled the ice and the stars danced in the night sky, lived a young penguin named Percy. Percy was just like all the other penguins, small, fluffy, and black and white. But deep inside, he often felt ordinary. He wasn't the fastest swimmer. He didn't slide the farthest on his belly, and he didn't have the loudest squawk. He was just Percy. And sometimes, Percy wished he could stand out, just a little bit more. One chilly afternoon, while waddling along the shore, Percy spotted something half buried in the snow. He brushed off the frost and found a round, smooth pebble, painted with brilliant colors, bright red, sky blue, and gleaming gold. It shimmered in the sunlight like a treasure. Percy's eyes lit up. "A magic pebble," he whispered. He rushed out to show it to the wisest penguin in the colony, Grandpa Puck, who had a beard of snowflakes and a voice like crackling ice. Grandpa Puck chuckled warmly. "Ah, that old thing. Legend says it grants one wish to whoever finds it, but only one. Choose wisely, my boy." All night, Percy lay awake, the pebble clutched under his flipper. He thought about all the things he could wish for: speed, strength, maybe even rainbow-colored feathers. At sunrise, under a sky painted in pink and gold, Percy held the pebble close and whispered, "I wish to be special." When he opened his eyes, everything had changed. Percy's feathers now shimmered with all the colors of the pebble: blues, oranges, purples, and greens. He looked like a walking rainbow on ice. When he stepped outside, the other penguins gasped. "Whoa! Percy, you look amazing. Where did all those colors come from?" For the first time ever, Percy felt proud. Penguins pointed. They talked about him. He finally felt noticed. But the excitement didn't last. Soon, the other penguins stopped asking him to join their swimming races. "You might scare the fish with all that shine," they joked. They didn't want to play tag on the ice anymore. "You're too bright. We'd see you from miles away," they laughed. Even his best friend, Toby, seemed unsure around him. Percy's colorful feathers didn't feel so wonderful anymore. One evening, he waddled slowly back to Grandpa Puck. "I made a wish to be special," Percy said sadly, "but now everyone treats me like I don't belong." Grandpa Puck smiled gently. "Oh, Percy, you were always special, not because of how you looked, but because of who you are. Kind, honest, brave. That's what makes a penguin truly stand out." Percy blinked. He had never thought of it that way. The next morning, Percy returned to the shore, held the pebble one last time, and placed it back in the snow. "I don't need you anymore," he said softly. "I'm already special." As the first snowflake landed on his beak, the colors on his feathers slowly faded, turning back to their natural black and white. But something inside Percy had changed. From that day on, Percy swam, slid, and sang. Not to be different, but because it made him happy. And the other penguins? They saw him in a whole new light. Not because of how he looked, but because of the warmth and courage he carried inside. Moral of the story: you don't need to look different to be special. Being yourself is the most amazing thing you can be.